I'm Pawel Wojdylak.
I am Piotr Gorka. Today we would like to tell you about the relationship between our city of Wrocław and the river Odra. It had its good times and bad times, but luckily recently the friendship between our city and the river is getting stronger. Odra is Poland's second largest river. In Wrocław there are also 4 minor rivers. So in result we have a really diverse system of waterways and many islands. In ancient times, the sand islands were the most convenient place to cross the river. That's why the city was located here. So the oldest part of the town and the medieval cathedral were located on islands. For centuries, Wrocław was growing and developing thanks to the river and near the river. My father told me that when he came to Wrocław in the 60s, the river was clean, so he used to go swimming with his friends. When I was a child in the 80s, it was already obvious for everybody that the river is polluted, maybe with the exception of some fanatic fishermen. Then came the Great Flood of July 1997. It was a really disaster. Many parts of the city for weeks remained flooded up to the 2nd floor. Every family remembers those days. Many were fighting against the river, like carrying sandbags or building dams or delivering supplies by kayaks or pontoons. But that fight against the river united us all as community.
The river creates 12 islands in Wrocław, and 8 of them are located in the city center. They have a diverse character and diverse size. Some of the islands are used for recreation by inhabitants and tourists, and some of them have a residential character with the new apartments. We are now standing at Dunkowskiego Boulevard, which was recently renovated and suddenly became a very popular public space. Wrocław is called a meeting place, so many people gather here and spend their free time. You can meet different groups of people, students, families, seniors, runners. Everyone can find something attractive in this space. Right now we are standing at behind the amphitheater with a spectacular view at the Cathedral Islands. There is also a small port used mainly by the cruise trips. What we also can find really close from here is a harbor where you can rent a canoe and enjoy the city from the perspective of water. The other place that enables recreation by the river is the University of Technology Boulevard. The promenade gives an easy access to the water for students and academics, but everyone is welcome. The bank of the river is equipped with platforms. There is also a possibility to ship a small boat. The promenade has a volleyball court and a beach. There are also popular beach bars nearby. During the recent years, beach bars along the rivers in the city became the cool thing. There are around 10 beach bars in Wrocław, and they are not only located in the proximity of the center. We are now standing near Oława, the 2nd largest river in Wrocław that flows into Odra. This river is a source of drinking water. We are really close to the city center, but also we are surrounded with the wild nature. A part of this riverfront was recently renovated. It was one of the key projects of the regeneration of 19th century neighborhood. The infrastructure here respects the nature, so the paths are rainwater friendly. There is a lot of wooden elements, platforms, playgrounds, benches. More and more people spend their free time along the promenade, appreciating this wild surrounding.
So Odra is for everyone.
If you are rich,
or you prefer it for free.
If you are active,
or you just prefer to chill.
If you are young,
or not so.
In Wrocław you will always find something for yourself at the river.
So feel invited to visit us.